and welcome back to my channel. So, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Lost my train of thought. So, I am going on a trip tomorrow, one-nighter to Denver for a job interview. That's all I'm gonna say. But, super excited. I'm extremely nervous. Sorry, hair was walking outside. I'm distracted. I just, not recently actually, well kind of recently, got the Away Travel larger carry-on, the bigger one, the white, and of course you already know that I have the day bag that goes with it. I bought some new stuff to travel with. I have been, if you watch my last packing video and trip report, didn't really do a very good job. So I'm gonna show you how I pack again. Hopefully it goes better this time. I am flying Frontier Airlines tomorrow, to and from Denver. I haven't flown Frontier since I was like 12, 13. So a long time. So I'm super excited to try them out. It's a free trip. I'm not paying for it, so I am not gonna complain. A couple things I already know about with the airline, in terms of like onboard service and things like that. So I am gonna be getting stuff, I'm gonna bring stuff with me because I don't wanna pay for it on the plane. But I'm going to try my best. I have been really bad, really wanting to and not doing it, of trying to do vlogs and record things when I'm out walking around in my daily life. I just don't bring out my phone in front of me to do it. I'm always on my phone, but I'm just not recording. So tomorrow though, I'm going on the trip by myself. And so I'm gonna do that. The trip though tomorrow is one flight, Seattle to Denver. I'm interviewing by the airport. My hotel is by the airport. If you know Denver, you don't know Denver, the airport itself is 28 miles, I think it is, from downtown. So I will not have time to go to downtown. I'm literally going from the gate to the hotel, which is like 2 miles from the airport, do my meeting with them, and all that fun stuff that I have to do, then getting back on the plane and coming right back. So I'm going to be in my hotel room Thursday night by myself. So probably we'll do some recording, hopefully walk around a little bit of that area. Just looking at the weather, it's supposed to be like 100 degrees tomorrow in Denver, so gonna be hot. I am currently on a work challenge with my coworkers and a personal challenge myself of running 3 miles a day, 5 days a week, at least minimum 7 is my goal. So far I've been doing it, and so I can't let Friday or Thursday impact those. My goal is to run tomorrow morning before I leave on my flight, because my flight's on to the afternoon, but I'm going to try and run also when I'm there. They have a pool and stuff, which is great. Tomorrow my plan also is to go to the New Alaska Lounge, which is in Seattle, and the North Satellite Terminal. It opened up last month. I actually literally landed the day that it opened, but I landed coming into Seattle at like almost midnight. It was closing. I had no opportunity to go see it, and I want to go see it. I've heard it's fantastic from all my friends. So I'm gonna go see it for myself. So I'm gonna go to the airport earlier than I usually. My goal usually when I get to the airport is I like to show up to the airport 10 minutes before the plane boards, so that I just go straight from security, through security, and onto the plane. Tomorrow, probably gonna go like an hour or two early, get some work done, go to the lounge, hang out, and then get on the flight to Denver. So that was probably a very long introductory tangent. Super duper sorry. I always have these in my mind what I'm gonna talk about. I get on the video, start it, hit record, it just goes sideways. So anyways, come pack with me. Let me show you how I pack a little bit. And then tomorrow, fingers crossed, hopefully I can do it. I will take you on a trip report with me on board Frontier, going from Seattle to Denver, and then back from Denver to Seattle, flying on an Airbus A320. My seat is right behind the exit row, so it's over the wings, so not a great view, but like I said, it's free. I am not complaining at all, and come along with me. So one concern I had with this Away travel bag, granted, just so you know, there is actually I'll take a picture of it and I'll show you guys. There's the carry-on and then there's the bigger carry-on. I have the bigger carry-on, and I also have the standard carry-on. There is a pretty definitive size difference, so my recommendation is getting the bigger one. It does sometimes get a little bit tight in overhead bins. It doesn't fit, like on the new aerospace bins, you put them vertical. Mine does not fit, it's supposed to be flat, so that is a disadvantage, but it still fits in size. But the concern that I had in reading was that how scuffed up would this get, because I like the clean white look. You can see there's some scuffs because I haven't cleaned it. It comes off super easy. You can put a Clorox wipe on it, magic eraser, even just a paper towel and water, comes right off. cool little compartments in here that keep everything segregated. It comes also with this top patch. This here actually is like a laundry bag. I don't use it, but it is quite handy to have. So what I do before I pack into my suitcase is I lay everything out that I'm gonna need. I have a bad tendency to overpack. It is just my nature. I'm like making sure I have everything, and sometimes I can't decide on the outfits I want, or if I choose it, then I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work. So I overpack. I usually only wear about half of what I bring. I'm working on that. Anyway, so I have workout shoes. I have dress shoes for my interview, flip-flops for the pool. I'll be wearing a pair of Converse tomorrow. I always, if I'm going to somewhere fancy that I'm gonna need dress clothes for, I always will bring 2 shirts of different colors, but make sure that the tie or additional piece that I'm bringing matches for both. The reason being is that I don't know if one's gonna get too wrinkled, one's gonna get a stain on it. You never know, you don't wanna be stuck with just one. Workout shirt, I also bring an extra comfy shirt to be at home, and then of course if things change, if it's really hot, gets cold in the evening, I like to have 2 different other options there. Like I said, I will be in Denver all of like 20 hours, super quick. 2 pairs of shorts plus the pair I'm bringing, swimsuit and workout shorts. I just got this hair dryer from Amazon. It's the Revlon travel one. I've heard really good things about it, so I have that. I just bought some new extension cords for my travel as well. The other thing that I also bought was shoe bags. I have a very weird thing that I don't like my shoes touching my clothes. I feel like they get dirty. Granted, shoes are dirty, but it's a weird thing. So I bought these. It's also a great way that you can actually pack like your clothes in them if you want to. I, of course, roll all my clothes, as you probably know already. So I'm gonna pack the suitcase, and then I'll show you my day bag. So the way I pack is shoes at the bottom here, heaviest things at the bottom. I try then to sort my pants and my shirt, sorry, brain fart, segregated so I can easily pull. With this new suitcase though, I've kind of changed my approach. I put all my shoes on this side just because this net pretty much fits it, and I put all my toiletry bags as well lined up there. So this side is pretty much all closed because like I said, I overpack. This trip, I was looking at the weather. I definitely do not need a jacket. I usually bring a light jacket with me anyway, just because during the heat of summer, I never do because I know I'm never, ever gonna use it. So anyways, let's get the suitcase packed now. Okay, so my suitcase is pretty much packed now. You can see I put shorts, shirts, swimsuit. Like I said, this is really light packing for me. My hair dryer's in there. All of my shoes, you can see, sit here. And then what'll happen is my toiletry bag fits real perfect in there, and then that just lays. So it's perfect. Socks, all that kind of fun stuff is in there. Since, of course, I'm taking my suit, I have a suit bag as well. So I'm bringing that because you want to make sure it stays fresh and hung up. And then that's just going to sit on the top of my suitcase. But my suitcase is packed now. Time to pack my day bag, and then we'll be... Okay, so for my day bag, this is the bag. I got the leather kind of one. I got accidentally sent the blue one, and it was almost like cloth. It felt really weird. This has like that sheen. I like this much better. It comes with a strap, but I don't ever use that. But the thing that I like most is that there's a little pocket here, so I can throw my phone here, like when I'm going through security. And on the back, it has the full pass-through, so that sits on the bag. And then this is where I put like my wallet and my headphones and all of that fun stuff. So inside though, you have a compartment for your laptop. This is pretty tight. My MacBook fits perfectly fine in here. This is the 13-inch, but if you have like a bigger one, like my work laptop, which is a whale as I call it, it stretches this out. There's a lot of compartments. This I keep like my important documents in here as well, which is great. There's a lot of little pockets, and then there's a big area. So one thing I haven't bought yet because I haven't decided what it is that I want that fixes kind of what it has. I got these when I flew JetBlue for their Mint class. Super great experience too. I'll be doing that again next month. But this here I have, and I keep one that's like all of my electronics. And then I keep one here that has like lotion, my contacts, and it also has some like mist spray morning stuff that I use when I'm like flying on an early morning flight or late night. It's a great refresher. So the great thing I love about these is that they just sit here in the bottom of the tote, and when I'm in flight, I can just grab like this out and I can put the rest of this up above, and I just have this little bag then, rather than having to like constantly be going back and forth and grabbing stuff. So that's super nice. Of course, I always bring my laptop charger. My laptop always goes with me. So that's kind of my day bag. It's not much. I always bring this phone case with me. It's my travel one. It's for my wallet too, so that I can have both in one. So I bring that as well. I also put it here as charging right now, but the thing that I love about this suitcase is that it comes with the battery pack. Now, the weird thing is that they don't want them in the compartments anymore with the airlines. Not sure why, but they don't. So I always just keep mine in here, in this usually, so that if I ever need to charge my phone, I have this right then and there. But anyways, this will all go in here once I pack everything. I typically don't pack this tote until like the morning of my flight, just because it's always last minute things, or like if I'm forgetting something, I just throw it in here. But super great. It fits perfectly well proportioned on this suitcase. It doesn't make this too heavy on the top, so you can't roll it on all four wheels. That was always my big concern. And also works really well when I roll it just on my two wheels and I pull it behind me. So anyways, that's my day bag, that's my suitcase, and tomorrow we'll touch base as we go to Denver. Show you the difference. This is the standard carry-on, this is the bigger carry-on. It doesn't look that difference in height, it's just a little bit. The difference is the width. It is just a little bit, but that little bit makes a huge difference. Especially like when packing like those suits and stuff, you can see how I still had to wrap it 3 times, but in this it is much smaller. The compartments are a little bit tighter. These suitcases do not expand. This is it. This is all you get. So it's a great way to limit your packing, but if you do bring extra stuff in other suitcases, you can expand it a little bit. This has zero give. So my recommendation, pay the extra $20 and get the bigger carry-on. So of course, knowing me, I did not record anything on the flight. I ended up talking to the people next to me and watched Orange is the New Black. But I took some pictures, whatnot. But to recap on the flight was not bad. I was a little skeptical because I know that the biggest thing I've always heard about is the legroom on Frontier. Legroom actually was great. I was super concerned. I'm 5'11", I'm really tall in my legs, and it was actually really good. I did not have an issue. I thought I was gonna have to like sit upright the whole time. I was able to slouch kind of and get comfortable. Seats are a little stiff, they don't recline. That is a big downside. Not horrendous though. I looked at their bundle package, and I'll try to record on the flight back, take some pictures. And sorry, I'm laying down and I did not bring something to hold this, so I'm doing this like this. The bundle package wasn't bad for like food and drinks. It was like $8 if you got a snack and a drink. It was a can of soda or whatever. I ended up just going to like the store thing in the airport and got Chex Mix and a soda because I didn't want to pay, so I paid about $7. I probably paid about the same as the plane, but got a little bit more. So that was good. Flight was really quick. It was scheduled for almost 3 hours. We made it in 2 hours and 10 minutes, so that was super nice. Denver airport is confusing as fuck. I thought Seattle was confusing for some people. I think it's easy because I use it all the time, but Denver was very confusing. Made it to my hotel. I am absolutely starving. I went to the new Alaska Lounge, the flagship lounge, I guess is what they're calling it now. I don't know. In Seattle. Gorgeous. Great if you're a plane spotter and you love planes. Totally worth it. It has every view of the airport. I was there at 10 o'clock this morning. All the international arrivals were arriving from Europe and from Asia. The amount of backup for takeoffs was insane. So I got some really, really cool views, and they have a lot of seating along the windows, massive windows. They have a great bar. Alaska always does not have a great food selection, unfortunately, in their lounges. That is something I dislike. But I don't go there for the food. I go there because drinks, and it's just a quiet place that I can work and do things like that and not have to sit out and try and find a seat or things like that. Anyway, so I'm in Denver now. It's hot, much hotter than Seattle, and I am going to try and find food because all I had was oatmeal and 2 deviled eggs in the lounge, and that is all I've eaten today, and some Chex Mix, I guess. So I am like dying. I'm gonna go on. There's nothing really out here though. It's all hotels, and so I'm gonna see what I can find, and then go from there. So I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, bye. So something really weird that I'm realizing. So of course, you may not know, depending on who you are, I'm recently single, and it's a little bit different. This is like the first, well, I went on a trip right after I became single, but I went to see my best friend. I stayed with her. This is interesting because I'm on a trip right now and I'm here for a job, and I'm in the hotel, and I'm in the hotel by myself, and it's a little bit weird. Never experienced this before, so it is a little odd to me. But with becoming a flight attendant, and well, wanting to become a flight attendant, I guess it's something I better get used to, since this is something that I'm going to have to be doing a lot more of. And as you know, I already got accepted to an airline, so it's great. So this is going to be my life. Anyway, I am on like a fitness kick, trying to be at least, oops, sorry, bad lighting. Ooh, much better. On a fitness kick, which is run 3 miles a day, 5 days a week, as you know. I'm not letting that stop me, because this morning I was going to go to the gym and go for my run. I decided to sleep in because my current job is just killing me, and I'm exhausted. But I was like, since it's 8 o'clock in Denver, which is where I'm at right now, and my interview mates that I've been talking to aren't doing anything right now. They don't want to do anything. People are still arriving and whatever. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to go for my run. I'm in this hotel district, and there's like a big, like, there's a main road down the middle, and then there's like 2 main side streets, and they all connect. So I'm going to try and just run the whole thing. I don't know. I don't like running in front of cars. I just have this weird like thing about it. Even though I run in Seattle, I know, but I run along the lake and it's on a bike trail. Like, I don't know. It's different. But I'm going to go run still. So wish me luck. And hopefully I don't die because of also the altitude change. So we'll see how this goes. And we'll see how far I get and how quickly I give up. So I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, the altitude definitely getting to me. Feeling much more tired. A lot sooner than I usually do. It's super pretty out here though. Reminds me of Eastern Washington, which is where I'm from. Well, grew up. But, sorry. Earlier it was like busy. Lots of cars, lots of people around. Sorry, I'm tired. It's 8:15. Ghost town. Nobody is out right now. I haven't seen like any cars or anything. So, super weird. But kind of nice. I'm like halfway through the run, halfway to go, and I'm dying. I gotta keep that 3 miles. Okay, so run's over. I only ran like 3/4 of what I normally do because the altitude was actually getting to me with running, so I was like, better to stop. I went to 7-Eleven and I got water, I got a Gatorade and candy and a Red Bull for tomorrow. I was gonna get like a granola bar or whatever. Totally left and forgot. Anyway, so tomorrow I have an interview. My interview is at 7:30 is when it starts. Check-in starts at 7. Thankfully the interview is across the street, well, across the parking lot actually of my hotel. So breakfast is at 6. Now, this is all mountain time. So right now it's 9 o'clock here, which is 8 o'clock for me. So I'm waking up at 5 o'clock mountain time, so 4 o'clock my time. And I'm gonna wake up, breakfast starts at 6. I'm gonna wake up, get ready, go to breakfast, come back, and then pack. I got the room for late checkout, which is 2 o'clock. They said it can last up to 6 hours. So I'm hoping 2 o'clock is 7 hours. So I'm hoping that I'll be done with my interview by then. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I just wanted to try to get it so I can come back, change. If if I'm done early, I know there's another session starting at 12:30, so I'm gonna presume that they're gonna bust it out in 4 hours, 4.5 hours. If they hire you, it might be an extra hour, and they might have somebody stick around. I don't know. Sorry, it's really shaky. I don't have my tripod. But anyways, have the interview tomorrow. Then I fly out at 7 p.m. back to Seattle. So probably gonna leave here at like 2, so I'm gonna have a long sit in the Denver airport. Not excited about that, but whatever. And then I fly back to Seattle tomorrow night. So super quick. It's a quick trip. I've literally done nothing but go on a run and go to 7-Eleven. There's nothing around here. I'm by the airport. So if you know Denver, you don't know, Denver's like 28 miles from downtown Denver. So I'm near nothing. I'm in the middle of the boonies. There's farmland and just grass. So yeah, but it's great here. I'm not here to hang out anyway. I'm here to do the interview, and then I'm gonna go home. So fingers crossed tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, by the time I post this video, I will have already known, but I'll do a follow-up tomorrow when I'm done. Okay, bye guys. Good morning, everyone. It's 5:37 Denver time, so that's 4:37 my time. I've been up though since like, I've been up for off and on since like 4. I was scared I'm gonna miss my alarm. I had like 4 alarms set. My phone was on high, but I didn't miss any of them. I was up early. So I'm gonna get ready. Breakfast starts in the hotel at 6, and then I'm meeting some of my interview mates at 7. So I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm just gonna wear workout clothes downstairs, eat really fast, and then come up here and change. I was lucky enough that I got late checkout, which is 2, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'm done interviewing by then, so that I can, they said 6 hours, so 6 hours from 7 is, well, 7:30 technically is 1, so I would like be right on the line. So I'm like, I'm scared. I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm gonna have all my bags packed and everything anyway, so that won't be a problem. And but yeah, I'm gonna get ready and go meet some of my group people. We were talking on our group chat this morning. A lot of them were staying at the neighboring hotel, and their fire alarm went off at like 3 or 4 this morning or whatever, and they're still outside. That sucks. I felt so bad for those guys, but thank God I have a Red Bull in the fridge. I'm gonna drink that to wake me up, and then I'm gonna get ready, I guess. So let's go get this day started, get this interview done, and then go back home. Literally not even 10 minutes ago, you could see the sunrise and it's completely sunny out. And all of a sudden, it is just gloom and fog. Crazy, it just rolled in out of nowhere. Okay, well, got breakfast. I am dressed for my interview now, which is great. Sorry, super sidetracked. I always get sidetracked when I start talking. I decided not to wear my Apple Watch just so that, like, if I get emails or text message notifications or calls from work today, I'm not gonna get distracted, but I'm still gonna wear a watch because you need to. And so I put my Apple Watch away, and I'm gonna turn my phone off. But, so the hotel where I'm interviewing at is, I'm looking at it. It's right across. I'm meeting some of my classmates in about 10 minutes. I'm all packed. I have my bag that I'm taking to the interview. I have my clothes that I'm gonna wear on the plane, and then my other 2, whoop, wrong way. These, can't reach, these 2 bags are packed, ready to go, minus this stuff and this bag. I need to go back into that suitcase. So, like I said earlier, I have checkout at 2 and I said about 11. I'm just hoping I'm done with my interview by then so that I can come back here and get everything done. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel really, really bad. So anyways, off to the interview, and I'll see you when I'm done.